Hello, my name is Rick Lamar, and I serve as chair to our church council. The church council is basically the administration part of our church. Part of our responsibilities include overseeing the church property, making sure the church is adequately staffed, and then looking after that staff, and then making decisions regarding finance and setting budgets. But our most important function is to make sure that the mission of this church stays on course with what God tells us in the Bible. That mission, connecting people to Jesus Christ. On January 4 of this year, the church council voted unanimously for our congregation to enter into a 40-day period of discernment to decide whether or not our church should separate from the United Methodist denomination. During this time, we should pray to God and ask for guidance. We should ask for courage. What direction will our church take? What direction will our faith take? This is a time to reflect what the United Methodist Church today is doing. It is a time to research. It is a time to ask questions. Our webpage contains much information regarding not only the reasons that we are considering separation, but also the process itself and what will be asked of this church. We will have 2 information sessions at the church. The first one will be January 22, starting at 4 o'clock. This meeting will provide updates regarding this process and also give you an opportunity to ask questions. The second meeting will be February 19, and it will also start at 4 o'clock. This meeting will provide updates on the process, but also the cost that our church will have to undertake if we should decide to separate. The church conference has been set on February 26 to start at 5 o'clock tentatively. This is when we will make a decision at that time as to whether or not to separate from the United Methodist denomination. The question that I keep getting is, what will happen to our church should we vote to separate? The short answer, nothing. Our church is going to remain the same. We are not going to change. We're going to have the same staff. And more importantly, we're going to be on the same mission, to connect people to Jesus Christ, to grow in devotion to Him, and to share His love with each other and to the world. Should this church decide to separate, we're going to have some options. Should we be a church that's independent, or should we affiliate with other churches? There are other Methodist denominations out there to consider. Again, this is going to be another discernment period that we're going to have to do to make that decision. All this information is located on our webpage. In closing, I would like to thank you for your participation, and may God bless us in the decisions that we make.